Welcome to Practice English Conversations. Are you ready to practice your English and become more fluent? Let's get started.
Hi, Mark. How are you today?
Hi, Emily. I'm doing well. Thank you. How about you?
I'm great, thanks. I've been thinking a lot about our family trips and all the wonderful memories we made together. I'd love to share some of my experiences with you. Do you remember our last holiday?
Yes, I do. I still remember our trip to the mountains last summer. It was such a fun and refreshing break from our daily routine. We all went together, and the experience was unforgettable.
Absolutely. I remember waking up early on that cool morning, feeling the crisp mountain air. The drive up the mountain was long, but it was filled with laughter and good conversation. I especially enjoyed watching the sunrise from the cabin.
That sunrise was truly beautiful. The sky changed colors slowly from dark blue to pink, and then to bright orange. It felt like nature was putting on a special show just for us.
Yes, it was magical. After breakfast, we went on a long hike along a forest trail. I remember the trail was covered with green trees, and we could hear birds singing. It was peaceful and calming.
I enjoyed the hike too. We walked for a few hours, and even though it was tiring at times, the fresh air and the sound of the river made it all worth it. I even stopped a few times to take pictures of the beautiful scenery.
I did the same. I have many photos of the mountains, the clear river, and our family smiling together. Later, when we reached the top of the hill, we had a picnic. Do you remember what we ate?
Yes, I remember. We had sandwiches, fresh fruit, and a homemade cake that my mom baked. The cake was chocolate and it tasted amazing. Sitting on the grass and eating together made that moment so special.
Exactly, Mark. Sharing that picnic made me feel very connected to everyone. Our parents talked about stories from their youth, and we, the kids, played games and ran around. It was simple, but very joyful.
I agree. Family trips like that teach us many things. They show us the beauty of nature and the importance of spending time with loved ones. Even when things didn't go perfectly, like the time our car broke down for a short, while we all helped each other and made the best of it.
I remember that car trouble well. We were all a bit stressed at first, but then our dad calmed us down by making jokes and turning the situation into a fun adventure. It taught me that even difficult moments can become cherished memories if we face them together.
Yes, those challenging moments become part of our story. I think every trip has its ups and downs, but the memories we create are what matter most. Besides the mountains, I also remember our beach trip a few years ago.
Oh, yes, our beach trip was so much fun. I remember we spent the whole day at the seaside. We built sand castles, swam in the ocean, and even had a water fight. It was a very sunny day, and the sea was calm.
I love that day. I still recall the sound of the waves crashing and the feeling of warm sand under my feet. We also collected colorful seashells and even saw some small fish in the shallow water.
And the best part was when we all sat together on a big towel, eating ice cream. My little brother was very excited and kept asking for more flavors. It made me smile to see his happy face.
It really was a perfect day. I think these family trips are more than just vacations. They are moments that bring us closer together and help us appreciate the simple joys of life.
I couldn't agree more. I feel that every time we travel as a family, we learn something new about each other and about the world around us. For example, on our trip to the historical town last winter, I learned a lot about our local culture and history.
Yes, that trip was very educational. We walked through narrow streets, visited a small museum, and even listened to a guide who told us stories about the old buildings. I learned many interesting facts that I never knew before.
I found that very fascinating too. I liked seeing old photographs and artifacts. It gave me a sense of how our community has grown and changed over the years.
And it made me realize that our family's history is part of that larger story. Every trip teaches us something about where we come from and who we are.
Exactly, Mark. I sometimes look at our family photos from those trips and feel very proud of our heritage. They remind me of the fun times we had, the laughter, and even the little challenges we overcame together.
I often keep those photos in an album. Looking at them makes me feel grateful and inspired. I know that even if life gets busy, those memories will always be there to remind me of the good times.
I believe that is true. Family travel experiences are a treasure that we can share with our children and even pass on to the next generation.
Absolutely. I hope to take my own children on similar trips one day. I want them to learn about nature, history, and the importance of family from a young age.
That would be wonderful. I plan to travel more with my family too, even if it is just a short trip to a nearby town. It is not always about the destination, but about the journey and the moments we share.
Well said, Emily. Even a simple day trip can become a cherished memory if you spend it with the people you love.
I feel very lucky for all the experiences I've had with my family. They have taught me to be patient, to appreciate nature, and to value the time we spend together.
I feel the same way, Emily. Our trips have made me a happier and more thoughtful person. I always look forward to planning our next adventure.
Speaking of planning, do you already have any ideas for our next family trip, Mark?
I have been thinking about it. I would love to visit a national park where we can camp and explore nature. Imagine spending a few days in a tent, cooking over a campfire, and hiking in the wilderness.
That sounds amazing. Camping in a national park is a great idea. It would be a wonderful chance to disconnect from our busy lives and enjoy the beauty of nature.
Yes, and it is a great way for the whole family to work together, share stories around the campfire, and enjoy the stars at night.
I can already picture it. The quiet nights, the rustling leaves, and the cool breeze. It would be a magical experience.
I'm really excited about the idea, and I know you would love it too. Let's talk to our family members and plan something for the coming year.
I will definitely suggest it at our next family meeting. I believe that planning a trip like that will bring us even closer together and create many new happy memories.
Thank you for this wonderful conversation, Emily. Sharing our travel memories makes me feel warm and grateful for all the experiences we have had.
Thank you, Mark. I enjoyed our chat very much. It always feels good to remember the good times and get excited about future adventures.
Let's keep in touch and continue sharing our family travel stories. I look forward to many more trips and happy moments with my family.
Me too, Mark. I wish you and your family many more joyful trips. Have a wonderful day and take care.
You as well, Emily. Goodbye and see you soon.
Goodbye, Mark.
Great job practicing with us today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next English conversation. See you in the next video. Keep practicing and stay confident.